Like I've said in the past, Ford designed the new Broncos to be modified because they know owners are going to personalize those cars as soon as they get them. Now, if you're looking for something to really transform your Bronco, Roush offers this Bronco R Series Kit that can really transform the vehicle into a Roush Bronco. But as usual, Roush keeps some of the best parts and sells them separately if you're just looking to upgrade those. One of them is going to be this stainless steel axle back exhaust system. This will fit your 2.3 or 2.7 liter Bronco, but it'll be a direct replacement for the factory muffler. It's much smaller, it's going to tuck higher, and includes this black tip. Again, direct replacement with all necessary hardware, so let's get started with the installation. To begin the installation of our Roush axle back exhaust system, we're going to start by removing the factory muffler by starting with the clamp right here. All right, now you're going to remove the muffler from the hangers. We did actually spray these with some silicone in advance to make it a little bit easier. Now grab the muffler and just sort of twist it off. All right, the next step is this rear hanger located on the rear metal bumper. Now, if you have a 2.3 liter like we do, you have to unbolt this and flip it upside down. If you have a 2.7 liter, you want to use the provided 2.3 hanger and again, orientate it upside down. Now, unfortunately, these nuts are welded to the bracket. So you have to get the bolts from the other side. The only way to do that is to pop off the rear bumper. It's actually not as bad as it sounds. All right, now if you have sensors on your rear bumper, you have to disconnect this wiring harness right here. Same thing on the other side. Now you're gonna move this bolt right here, the one that goes through 2 layers of metal. Again, same thing on the side. So now these 2 lower bolts. Now, depending on what model you have, this could have a tow hook attached to it. In the case of our Outer Banks, it only has one on the driver's side. Remove these on this side, same thing on the other side. Now, removing the last bolt, make sure you're holding the bumper because at that point, the bumper is going to come off your Bronco. Now, all that was to access these 2 10mm bolts. And actually just have to loosen them. You can slide the bracket forward and off. And again, just flip it upside down, put it right back in place. Now you can reinstall your bumper. And now we're going to start here on the driver's side. Put our Roush muffler into the factory hanger. And then put it up. Line it up and put it into the factory pipe. And lastly, the hanger we just moved. All right, now you can tighten the factory clamp. Install the clamp and install our Roush tip. You can have this pretty much down as far as you want. You want it tucked, so we're gonna go back a little bit with it. and the installation of the axle back is finished. Our Roush axle back, as you can see, it tucks up a lot higher than the factory because also we have more clearance. The tip, easier to remove if you're doing some serious off-roading. Now let's hear how it sounds. Roush Performance exhaust for a Bronco fits great. It's going to provide some extra ground clearance, and it sounds good with the 2.3-liter turbo. It's got a nice deep tone without being overly loud. The installation pretty straightforward. You got to pop the bumper off, and it's not that big of a deal. Give yourself about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Be back on the road in no time.